This is my favorite bag that I've ever had to date. Yo, what up guys? Today is gonna be all about the Vali Cobra bag. I'm gonna give you guys my first impressions and overall review. Basically, I just unboxed it today. I set it up all by myself. It came with everything it needed to assemble. Yeah, it was super easy to set up, very intuitive, didn't need instructions at all. And everything fit into place. No missing parts, nothing defective. So in the box, it actually came with 3 of these inflatable heads over here. So in case, you know, this one ever wears out, I have 2 more to replace. Now, there seems to be a lot of talk about like the actual spring on this bag, and I would say it's very responsive and snappy. You know, also depending on how hard you punch as well. For me, I was able to fill up the base with just water, and I didn't fill it up all the way, just in case, you know, I want to move it around and you know, change its storage place. But I definitely feel like I can add a little bit more water in this, and I feel like I can also mix it in with sand. But to me, if I'm just going in for a nice easy flow and rhythm, I don't think I do actually need to fill up even more. And I'll say guys, this is super fun, and you know, it simulates more of a real-time fight. Like if I'm hitting my aqua bag over here, it's really just gonna stay in place. But if I hit this, ow. Okay, as you can see, if you don't get out of the way, if you don't hit and move, bob and weave, sway, duck, you're gonna get hit, and you're gonna get reminded of it, right here. All right. I guess the Cobra bag or Reflex bag that kind of took the internet by storm was Ryan Garcia's, his dad's Fierce Reflex bag. But I feel like that's like $500, $600, $700 depending on your rig and your setup. And to me, this just brings a lot of value for the price you pay. And for me, I just intend really on keeping my bag out here, and I'm gonna see how durable this is for me over time. As you can see, I have it kind of set on this mat area over here. Just mats you can get at Costco, and underneath it has these suction cups that you can just screw into place. So it goes all around the base. Looking at the base itself, these were really easy to screw on and off, and this actually comes off as well. And then from there, you would be able to fill it up with water if you really needed to. Going up from here, you kind of have this kind of rope tied around. Then you have the spring, and you have this kind of rubberized material. Of course, you have the bag. So far, I really like it. You know, again, I didn't fill it up all the way. So I definitely plan on, you know, modifying the weight inside the base if I really feel like I need to. So again, if I want to like raise it, I would just take this out, like pull it back and lift, and it has these holes where you can adjust the height. And now I'm around 5'7". That has gone up to around like a over 6 feet, I'd say. So standing next to the bag, I'm around 5'7". There's probably verging on 6 feet. If I want it to go even higher. All right, now I'm basically fighting a tall ass guy over here, and it's doable. And it could be helpful actually if you have a lot of tall people at your gym and you need to learn how to fight taller opponents. But for me, I like keeping it at this natural height for me. I don't want something to wear up my shoulders too much. Kind of keep my shoulders in a natural position and throw strikes from here. I would say my only concern really about this bag is just this area over here. I feel like it isn't smoothly integrated into the bag. So like this plastic cup area, because like especially if I'm hitting it just bare knuckle, I can kind of like scrape my skin here. Can this bag take heavy shots? Definitely. With heavy shots, you gotta also get in sync with your rhythm with the bag. And you guys can see that, you know, I have some work to do, but obviously this is my first rodeo with the Vali Cobra bag. You know, if I were to give this a rating, guys, you get a great bang for your buck, value for your money, fun workout, good workout, useful, applicable workout. And as you can see, this is going to help level my skills up, level up my rhythm, my precision, my accuracy, and hopefully I can transfer that into the ring. Yeah, going back to the rating on the Vali Cobra bag, definitely solid 9 out of 10. They can do some things to improve, like maybe making a more smooth integration in this area, doing something where the head doesn't get loose as much. For the base, I don't think that's a them problem, that's more of a me problem, because I didn't really fill it up all the way, and maybe just my technique isn't really that good yet at maintaining, you know, constant rhythm and controlling the movement of the bag. But that's to come definitely in future videos. Hey guys, so I wanted to go over some very important troubleshooting tips. I just came back home and I was making some modifications to the actual Cobra bag. So first of all, I took it off of the mat because that texture of the mat, it was making this bounce around a lot. Number two is I realized that I actually filled the base really only halfway. So when it's halfway full, the water has a lot more room to swish and swirl, thereby causing a lot of more movement and tilting with the base. Second thing was on this tab over here where you're able to adjust the height. So if you're here and adjusting the height, if you don't fully tighten this in, you're gonna hear this kind of clicking noise every time you hit the bag. Now watch what I do here. Okay, I set it to the level that I want. You still hear that clicking noise, and what I'm gonna do is tighten this all the way down, and then when you hit the bag, it made such a huge difference. I'm hearing more like a boom, 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 boom. You feel like the bag is a lot more connected, and you feel like a race car is like zooming by you. For me, I literally am hearing like the boom, 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 like a vibration. And whereas before, when it was looser, it was just making that clicking noise and everything was feeling a bit disconnected. So for you to get the best experience out of the Cobra bag, you really want to make sure everything is locked in, everything is secured, tightened. And if you're going to fill it with water or sand or a combination, you want to make sure you do it all the way up, not halfway. Guys, it's so much more snappy when everything is, again, secured in, base filled all the way up, everything tightened till it cannot get any more tight. Makes the whole experience game changer. As you guys might be able to tell, I'm doing okay, but I literally just got this. But it is such a game changer for my movement, head movement, reflexes, speed, timing, rhythm, flow, footwork. Man, this is my favorite bag that I've ever had to date. So right now, I feel like my only critique of this bag is this head over here, that sometimes it will get loose. But keep in mind, even if it does get loose, it still has a ways to go before it actually screws off. Like the actual screw is pretty deep. So even if the head comes loose, you're still gonna be okay. But you just wanna keep, you know, be in check. So now the bag is hitting me a lot more ever since I tighten everything up. You hear, again, ever since I tighten everything up, you hear more of like a whoom. You really hear that spring, the quality of this spring. No clicking noise, base is staying right there. And this is not even like a flat, smooth surface. If it was like, you know, wooden floor, I feel like these suction cups would make it even stay in place a lot more. But this is like a loose kind of gravel concrete that I have. You know, after taking that little break, coming back here, do some business on the bag, make some adjustments. And again, I might tape this area later so that this kind of abrasive plastic here could get out of the way. That's one thing. And I might find another hack to try to secure this head. But as a whole, this just checks all the boxes for me. And you know, this is gonna be such a huge asset for me in my training, my overall skill set. You know, look forward to using this on the day-to-day, little here, little there, and eventually, hopefully I'll be hitting the bag like Ryan Garcia or Canelo. I changed this to like a 9.5 out of 10, 0.5 off, just because there's a few minor things I feel like Vali can work on as a company. But again, nothing that is not too hard to fix yourself. And maybe if I do find some hacks, I will share again with you guys in the future. So thanks for watching. Really appreciate you guys. See you in the next one. Peace. Getting a little bit overzealous there.